Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. For those on the live stream or those watching the replay, I believe it's August 21st. SummerSlam Saturday is here. Now, this is going to be a rant or a discussion or a Mike's Meals. God, I just lost the fucking feed. I mean, everything's a pain in the ass. I just experienced a horrible situation, a god awful situation. I felt like, I mean, I'm not trying to diminish those that have served, but I feel like I can understand what the guys in the Vietnam War were going through because I was just at this Shell gas station trying to get some food, and probably a 70-year-old lady is handling the whole place by herself, and she's checking people's IDs like a 50-year-old. Laborer is trying to buy some fucking beer for himself on a Saturday, and she's checking his ID, and she's giving him a hard time. I don't know what the fuck I'm eating, some type of churro burger. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm going to attempt to eat it. It's an interesting item. I pulled over somewhere. It tastes very reminiscent of like elementary school hamburgers, like that soybean burger blend. If you went to a public school like I did and dealt with the assholes in public school, as I did, many of you probably did. Do you know anyone that went to private school, like private elementary school? Were they a fuck? I'm just asking. I don't. No judgment. But I'm eating this goddamn churro burger. I'm not eating the white bread. I give the goddamn thing credit. It's still mildly hot. It was just sitting there in the fucking little box thing, and just the last meal that was there, and I just felt like I had to have it. There was a Chick-fil-A I could have gone to. Uh, and then it was one of those goddamn deals. I'm trying to be a nice fucking guy. I've been fully vaccinated. I pumped the goddamn car full of gas. I was anxious because I was on empty. Then I go to the first gas station and they're out of fucking gas. I'm like, holy shit, is this 1978? Are we having a gas crisis again? So then I'm struggling because I'm hungry and the goddamn Chick-fil-A is right there. There's a fucking line of 20 cars for a Dunkin' Donuts. I felt like telling these assholes, it's only Dunkin' Donuts. It's not that good. I mean, I like Dunkin' Donuts. I like their iced coffee, but I'm not going to sit in a line of 20 assholes for an iced coffee. Then luckily I find this Shell goddamn gas station, and here's where I made my error. I pump my car full of gas. Everything's great. I go up to the goddamn gas station. I have no mask on, and I'm about to go in there and fucking um, get some food for my throw down my neck, so to speak, just some nourishment to get me through the car ride. Then the sign says, "We greatly appreciate masks worn in this location." Here's where I made my fatal error. I was a nice guy that followed the rules. I was a nice guy that said, gee whiz, I should be a nice guy and go get a goddamn mask. I go to my car. I get a fresh mask. I don't need it. I'm vaccinated. No, unless you're Melissa Joan Hart and you're a fucking person who's going to get this thing anyway. No offense to her. I hope she's well. But I come back in the store, and you know how it is. When you're in a fucking gas station of food, you want to peruse a little bit. You want to see what's going on in there. You want to weigh your fucking options. I waited a little too long because then a clusterfuck of fucks come in and everyone's getting stuff now. Suddenly, this is the fucking Grand Central goddamn station. Um, Eric, I don't know why you're making all these messages. You can just go on the goddamn live stream and comment. No offense, buddy, but I mean, he's Facebook messaging me. Just go on the live stream and comment. If you have comments, send them here. We can share these words of wisdom.
or whatever the fuck. So I'm just in this goddamn place. Then it's like, I want something to drink. I need a cold beverage. Um, so I get these bottles of goddamn water. And then here's another fatal error that I'm like, well, I need some fucking ice. I need something with ice. Well, this fucking thing, sure, it's all nice and good now. But when that fucker was full of iced tea, which it no longer is, it posed a bit of a problem, which I'll explain. So I'm waiting in line. Now, here's another person. I hear this swearing fuck in the fucking convenience store. This guy saying, I don't want to get, guy's saying to his buddy, I don't want to get another fucking Gatorade. I drink that bullshit all the time. Okay. I didn't know the Gatorade company had your fucking wrist tied to a fucking vein, pumping Gatorade in your fucking skinny ass all day. The guy is feeling oppressed by the Gatorade company because they're insisting that he drinks Gatorade all the time and he can do nothing about it. So this guy's big achievement in life is getting a beverage other than Gatorade. Congratulations. So I look over, I'm like, whoa, what's going on with this character? I guess I'm trying to be nice, but he basically looked like he was trying to emulate Scott Weiland, who's currently deceased. Like he looked like he was trying to have a Scott Weiland look, and it did not look right. Like he had dyed red hair, earrings. It's like you're not Scott Weiland, you can't sing, and the Gatorade company does not give a shit about your skinny ass. Oh boy. I'm waiting in fucking line, and the couple of guys in front of me are speaking Mexicali. That's fine. They can speak whatever language they want. They get up to the front, and the first guy goes, no fucking problem. The second guy goes, the guy's got to be 45 years old at the least, more like 50. And this 70-year-old woman asks him for his ID. And the guy says, ID? And it becomes a whole big comedy routine. The old Karen white lady asking the Mexican laborer for his fucking ID. And I'm like, am I really experiencing this? So he pulls out some fucking ID. And then she looks at it and she says, how long have you been in Florida? And the guy says, 48 years. And she says, 48 years and you still don't have a Florida ID? I'm like, holy shit. She's building a wall around this poor bastard. He just wants a beer. She's put herself at the fucking, she's an investigative journalist for ISIS when she's not working a fucking job at the gas station. And this poor bastard is now feeling the wrath of Karen Supermom. So then she's doing the thing. You'll find that white people do this. If a white person is confronting a minority, they'll look at another white person for approval. Look, I have nothing to do with the situation, lady. I have nothing to do with this bastard wanting to drink his beer. Just sell him the fucking beer. Let's get on with this parade of fools. So she's looking to me for approval. I've got nothing to say. So finally he leaves. She leaves. His phone's ringing. And his phone has like some type of weird voodoo fucking ring. Um, Holy boy. Now I'm seeing wonderful me. I've got my goddamn Facebook Messenger. Something just happened. My car just got shot full of bullets. ISIS just came to get me. Holy fuck. I was supposed to be involved in some project on Wednesday, and now people are messaging me that someone's sick, possibly COVID. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. I'm eating this goddamn soy burger. So it was okay. It actually wasn't bad. So the fucking guy finally leaves. I'm up. The guy behind me now, who's about 4 feet tall, he's swearing under his breath. He's getting pissed off. We've both been there for 30 minutes. My ice cream's melting. I finally get up front, and she's trying. This is how white people operate. I'm just trying to clue people in. Like when the minority person, I see the minority is such a weird term because what's the fucking minority now? It makes no sense. The poor guy leaves with his beer, and she's trying to like connect with me, like I'm part of her fucking process, which I'm not. Nothing to do with her process. But she's kind of like looking for me for sympathy, like I'm going to be in on the party here. Just a moment, we have company. Once again, as I've stated a million times, I always find these wonderful places for myself to park, and then some asshole needs to park near me. Pisses me off. I like my privacy. Oh. So this situation finally ends. I've got a bunch of shit in my fucking hands. Then I decide I need a fucking goddamn scratch off lottery ticket. I'm like, you know what would be funny? If I'm suffering through this crime of this situation because I'm going to win the goddamn scratch off game. Now I saw a card in there that caught my attention, and that's the one I wanted. But then I looked at the price tag; it was $20. I said, okay, I'm not buying a 20. I'll buy a $2 ticket. Take my chances. See what happens. We'll scratch it off in a minute. So then I'm fucking sitting there with all this crap in front of me, bottles of water, a fucking beverage, all this shit. And I try to use a goddamn credit card. Well, suddenly I just need a debit card. Okay, now it's debit only. Okay, then I have to switch cards. Now here's where the things gets intense. I'm feeling the pressure because the little guy behind me is getting all uptight. I've got all my goddamn shit in my hand. I've had to rearrange my fucking cards. I've had to dig through my wallet to find the proper card. As I found the proper card to use, all my other cards are now in my wallet. It's a very tight fit. So I use the card, I pay. Now I'm done. Well, look, I need a goddamn minute to fucking organize my cards and get them back in the wallet. It's not going to happen automatically. So I'm rushing my process because the little fucking midget behind me is getting all antsy in his dick. And so I grab my cards in my hand. I'm not even going to put them in my wallet. I'm trying to grab the bag full of shit, the wallet and the loose cards. And here's where we have an accident. I'm trying to reach for my fucking cup. The cup is full of the goddamn unsweetened iced tea, and I knocked the fucking cup over. And the fucking iced tea spilled. And I just got the fuck out of there. That old Karen bitch, she started swearing up a storm. It's like, Toots, you weren't helping me a fucking second ago. You weren't showing like, oh, slow down, sweetie. One thing at a time. Take your time. She didn't give me any coaching. I'm not a fucking octopus. I don't have 12 hands, bitch. Little humor. To be honest, I think she fucking deserved it after the way she treated Pedro Morales in fucking line there. You know what I mean? I think she deserved it. Oh my God. That poor guy probably works 12 hours a day in the hot sun to feed his fucking family. And she's giving him a hard time because he just wants to buy a beer to drown his troubles. Oh well. Ugh. God damn this fucking. It's an underrated item for you fat fuckers like myself who like to eat food. The Toll House Nestle cookie ice cream fucking thing. You get these in movie theaters. Underrated. Okay. Now we want to talk wrestling or what? Oh boy, I still have the card. Um, So I see my buddy there, Monty and the Pharaoh, Mike Monty, getting very upset. Very, he's look, AEW had a big night last night. CM Punk comes to town. Volley, your serve, WWE. They have fucking SummerSlam tonight. Now, look, folks, I want to, first of all, I bought a banana. That's healthy. I mean, the fucking Scott Whelan guy was all over the fucking banana area, so hopefully he didn't touch my fucking banana. You know what I mean? This flies in the Vaseline fucking self. So, SummerSlam's tonight. Whoop-de-doo. And guess what? It's played at movie theaters, folks. Yes. And guess what also is September 5th, all-out pay-per-view. So guess what? Here's the thing. Let's put a little fucking water on this fire. Let's calm this fucking narrative down a tinge. This wrestling war right now, there are no stakes. This is a war in, how do I put it? It's, you remember in fucking trading places, the two rich guys who bet on if they could switch what's his dick and what's his dick, Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. I see it, Chris. Did you know in that movie the fucking Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd are basically, I'm getting annoyed by these fucking instant messages. God fuck. I'm trying to get rid of them and they're annoying the cunt out of me. Please leave me alone, you fucks. I'm trying to talk to my people here. Stop fucking instant fucking me. That's what it should be called. Instant fucking, not instant messaging. You're fucking with me. You're bothering me. No offense. So any goddamned way. CM Punk shows up. It's a big fucking deal. Now it's SummerSlam time. Okay, guess what? The Khans have a lot of fucking money. We've established that. Tony Khan is a rich kid. He's richy fucking rich. He bought wrestlers to play with action figures. And he lets them like have heartbeats and have minds, okay? So we're benefiting from that, if you call it a benefit. I mean, if you enjoy fucking AEW wrestling, it's because his father created something that's like on every vehicle in the world. I've discussed this before. There's some type of gizmo or attachment that his father, Khan, invented that pretty much every time you buy a vehicle, the McMahons buy a vehicle, Trump buys a vehicle, Obama anyone buys a fucking vehicle. Look around. Every fucking vehicle, Khan makes money because of this fucking gizmo. All right? Genius. His son is a wrestling fan who is a better son than Chet Hanks. You know what I mean? Like, look at Chet Hanks if you want to see a piece of shit son. Okay? So this Tony Khan kid loves wrestling. So he makes his wrestling company. He's got his action figures and toys. And then you got Junior, who's like the senile grandpa still playing with his toys. I remember when I was a kid, a little memory, a little flashback. A cousin of mine took me to an attic. Don't worry, the story's not getting weird. But he showed me in the attic, he had set up this fucking World War II battle fucking thing with those little green men. Like, you know, the little green soldier guys that used to get like 20 for $1 at the fucking CVS? The little green army soldiers. This motherfucking cousin of mine had this whole fucking thing set up. There's something about men, boys, or whatever the fucks that like to set up little war guys. And if you're rich enough, you set up real people to play your little wars. That's it. That's why, you know, men make fucking war movies. And John Wayne's a hero. And the fucking Tony Khan and Vince and Jim Crockett Jr., they all set up wrestling promotions because they like to play with the little battle men. That's why, okay? There's something inherent about the male system that likes to play with toys and likes to have them fight. I just did explain it. There's just something about us. We like to play Puppet Master, okay? I used to have this goddamn Super Friends comic book, which was great, which had all the Super Friends lined up, and they had like puppet strings coming out of them because there was an evil puppet master who was fighting them. And like Aquaman was fighting Aquaman, and Wonder Woman was fighting Wonder Woman, and Superman was fighting Superman, and Batman was fighting Batman. It was a great cover. I don't know if you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. So moving forth, now we've got SummerSlam. Your fucking turn, WWE. Now here, okay, so here was the original rant. My Facebook buddy there requested I address the Seth Edge Rollins thing. Okay, I guess what comes out to me is he's trying to Edge is doing the Brood thing. Well, where the fuck is Gangrel and where the fuck is Christian? We know where Christian is. He's on the other channel. This iced tea is fucking good. I wish I just didn't spill half of it on the counter. Edge, his buddy's on the other channel. Christian, that is. And Gangrel is wrestling in a VFW somewhere if he's lucky. And what was that wild cherry fucking Pepsi that they dropped on Seth Rollins? Because they can't use the color red for blood. They can't use the color red for actual blood color. So they put like fucking birch beer on them. Do you know what birch beer is? It's a fucking soda. It's like a third level soda. Like if you don't have Coke, Pepsi, root beer, like you go deep into the fucking river when you start serving up birch beer in your fucking tap soda drinks. Like, holy shit, this place has birch beer. What the fuck is that? Birch beer is like the weirdest fucking soda ever. It's pretty goddamn good too. So I like birch beer, but I didn't think that I'd ever see Seth Rollins bathing in birch beer corn syrup. Okay, and oh my god, he's a brood bath. He's bathing Seth Rollins in birch beer syrup. Sorry, it just makes no goddamn sense. So tonight, your big Wrestle fucking Mania. I'm seeing a tease of Dominic turning heel. Is that intriguing? Sort of. Alexa Bliss will look hot tonight. And guess what, folks? I'm going to make a big admittance to you. You stuck around long enough. Now you get a big admittance. I'm actually going to go to the goddamn movie theater to watch this fucking pay-per-view. I've already paid my fucking money. And I'm going to support this corporate Saudi Arabian sponsored shit show circus by going to the goddamn movie theater and watching SummerSlam on the big screen. Just because I'm a fucking asshole like the rest of you. How about that? See? Didn't think you'd get that. Now let's see if I won any goddamn money. Win up to fucking 50 grand. Match any of your numbers to either winning number. Win the prize. Oh, God. This is like, I mean, I might as well go back into that fucking convenience store and spend another 35 minutes with that Karen and check people's IDs if I'm going to play this game because it's very complicated. Okay, so what should we do first? Holy cunt. Let's see what the prize is. This is very fucking frustrating. It's just a lot of work. Dude, what if I win this fucking thing and I go back in there? Okay, so 25 for 10. What if I fucking... What if I win and I have to go back to that Karen lady and she's still checking people's IDs for beer and she's still got the fucking... She's got like a soggy fucking, you know, goddamn stack of ISIS papers because she used them to soak up my fucking iced tea that I spilled. And she's all pissed off. And like, I fucking come, I'm like, yeah, Karen, can I have my fucking money? Because I won. Let's see. So 10, 20, whatever the fuck. I'm going to see all the possibilities first. But the reality is, I'd be afraid to go back to that fucking place now. Because I think she might have snapped. I think that lady, between fucking the guy buying the fucking beer, myself, I think she's had enough, and she's probably fucking locked and loaded. It's Florida, you never know. Holy shit. Let's see what happens. See, I'm going to do the winning numbers last. Holy cunt. If I get a 17, I'm just in a feisty fucking mood. It's hot. It's the summertime heat. Holy fuck. Oh my God. So this project apparently is canceled because my co-star now has fucking the disease of the month of the year, whatever the fuck. And the director guy was giving her a hard time. It's all a dick in the ass. And I'm just like, okay, I did my job. You know what I mean? I'm trying to work with these assholes in Florida. And it's like, oh, okay, the fuckheads in Florida are just like the fuckheads in New England. They're fuckheads. Shame on me for thinking otherwise. You know what I mean? God in fucking heaven. Okay. Here it is, gentlemen. We've got a 25, we've got a 16, we got all these fucking things. What the fuck's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It's very exciting. Am I supposed to rub off this fucking barcode thing or whatever the fuck? Oh my god. So now we scratch off the goddamn winning numbers and we find out if I could possibly win $50,000 if it's 17 or 11. 13 is 10 grand. And then it goes downhill from there. Dude, should I be a dick if I win? Should I go get it from Karen and piss her off? I mean, she's an old school Karen. Okay, I just rubbed off. You tell me, gentlemen, did I win? That's the first fucking thing. Did I win? Tell me, did I? Did I win? 26. The answer is no. This is my fucking fate. I can see why assholes play this game now because it's like you're down on your fucking luck or you're stuck in a rut. You play this fucking magic game and your life could change in an instant. Holy fuck. My life could go from dog shit to fucking dog park in just a goddamn moment. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm rubbing. I'm rubbing. Am I going to win? Am I a winner? Tell me. Am I a winner? Am I a winner? Am I a fucking winner? 23. I'm not a goddamn winner. But wait, there might be more. Is there a fucking winning number in between those two? This is exciting. Oh, no, there's not. I am a fucking loser. I have no value. My life stinks because I did not win the fucking scratch off. I should have bought the $20 ticket. Oh, next time. Karen, let me go back and buy it. I can't, I don't know what to say. I feel like I scratched very well. I scratched to the best of my abilities. I scratched and I fucking competed in the scratch game. And I just came up a little bit short. The other thing I should mention in this goddamn shell thing, and I pulled over like an hour and a half ago. This has become my whole goddamn day now. I pulled over, and while I was waiting for the guy to get his fucking Florida ID checked, I dropped a box of fucking brush picks all over the fucking place. And I totally like no sold it. Like I fucking dropped the brush picks that were in my pocket and they fucking went flying all over the place and I didn't say a goddamn word. So now this poor lady, she's got to clean up my fucking iced tea and the brush picks. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to say. Anyway, enjoy your goddamn SummerSlam. Cena basically laid it out. He's probably like I'm claiming Cena's gonna win this thing and whatever the fuck, and it's just gonna be a wrestling match. But here's the deal. Here was my earlier point. I didn't finish. Khan's got a ton of money. The Junior and his people have a ton of money. No one's going out of business anytime soon. Okay, the WWE will sell. The McMahons will sell if they want to, and they won't sell if they don't want to. And Khan could lose a fucking $1 billion a year off this thing and still keep it going. So there's no point in getting our little dicks in a wrestling uproar because it's all a fucking work, gentle fucks. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. Thanks for all the subscribers. I'm going to start the ignition now. Enjoy your fucking whatever the fuck, your SummerSlam weekend. Goodbye. Subscribe.